There is one. Okay, devlog. Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay. Well, well, you know you're off to a fantastic start when the reason you can't fucking find the devlog is because it's been downvoted so hard it's got 0 points. That's why. That's why. That's why I couldn't fucking. Oh no. You know, you know you're off to a great start when you literally can't find a deadlock because the community has fucking downvoted the entire new line into the fucking ground. Oh no. Oh no. Yikes. Off to a great start, boys. Off to a great start. Hmm. Are they complaining again that wargaming shows information early? I don't think they're complaining about the sharing of the information, but more about the actual information that is being shared, if you understand the difference. Okay, okay. A second branch of European destroyers will be added to the game in one of the future updates. Okay, that's very ambiguous, isn't it? In one of the future updates. Okay, so at some point. No idea when. We are ready to share the first details. Okay. The ship of this new branch will represent such countries as Turkey, Norway, Greece, Yugoslavia, and Poland. Okay, that's cool. Hopefully they would be all copy pastas, right, chat? Like the Pan Am line, the Pan American line, that was supposed to represent South America, but was just like Wooster copy pasted 3 times. Please note that the branch is currently under development, so the ship models are still not finalized and the gameplay concept of the branch may change during testing, which is planned to begin in the first half of 2023. Norway is interesting though. The one ship I've been hoping for to see from Norway for ages is the one that took part in the battle with Scharnhorst. Oh shit, what is that battle called? It's Battle of the North Cape, that's the one. Battle of the North Cape. That's what I've been waiting to see. Uh, HNOMS stored. That's the one I've been that's one I've been wanting to see. Like as a premium or something, it would have been extremely cool. For those who aren't aware, HNOMS stored is the ship built in the Royal Navy as the S-class destroyer, but transferred to Norway. And stored was a Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Like during the fight, during the Battle of the North Cape, it literally sailed right up to Scharnhorst, a ship that outmatches it like something like 100 to 1 almost. Not quite, but like complete ridiculous. Yeah, here it is. She played an important role in Battle of the North Cape, sinking of the German battleship Scharnhorst. Stored went in as close as 400 yards, 360 meters to the Scharnhorst before firing torpedoes. After the battle, Admiral Fraser sent the following message to the Admiralty. Please convey to the CNC Norwegian Navy, Stored played a very daring role in the fight and I am very proud of her. In an interview with the Evening News on 5th of January 1944, the commanding officer of the Duke of York said, the Norwegian destroyer Stored carried out the most daring attack of the whole action. Like, incredibly ballsy. Getting that close to a Scharnhorst in this, like, so, indeed. Thank you, Bunny's Bits, for the 46, Atsi, thank you for the 8, and Philomas, thank you for the 50. But yeah, like I've been wanting this thing. This is a ship that I've been wanting to see in the game for some time. Because when I think of Norway's navy in World War II, that's what I think of stored instantly. Balls as big as the ship itself, right? I mean, a small secondary gun on the Scharnhorst can literally blow that thing out of the water. So going 360 meters away it's insane. Okay. Please note that the branch is currently under development, so the ship models are still not finalized. Oh god, are we gonna get one of those early look fucking things again? And the gameplay concept of the branch may change during testing, which is planned to begin in the first half of 2023. Interesting. No notification? Oh shit, I have desktop audio muted. My bad, my bad. Sorry about that. In the current concept, these newcomers are gunboats destroyers equipped with smoke generator and starting at tier 8 with the surveillance radar consumable. Bro. Seriously? Smoke radar gunboats? Well, that sounds like so much fun to play against. I mean, it's not even a small land, it's like a black mixed with a small land or something. Yikes. Poor radar YY. We finally thought it was getting buffed to something called relevance, and then this thing is coming out. More mini Belfasts, right? Apart from that, all ships in the branch are equipped with engine boost. Main battery guns of the new European destroyers have good damage per salvo, and starting from tier 7, flat shell ballistics, which allows for comfortable gunplay at long ranges. Oh god, is it gonna be more Ragnar than Småland? A whole line of Ragnars? I heard that ship is inherently underpowered. Jesus. The torpedoes used by all ships of the branch have high speed, but there is a small number per salvo. Unlike the first branch of European destroyers, they have higher damage but low range, which is exactly kind of what they want, to be able to YOLO things. And the torpedoes can be set to fan out in standard wide and narrow spreads. Starting from tier 7, these destroyers have good speed, and starting from tier 8, they have a large HP pool. However, they don't have the strongest AA. Oh no, unlike all these other strong AA ships in World of Warships. And their concealment is mediocre. But you're gonna offset that with flat arcs, gunboats, and radar? Jesus. Good lord. Muavenet. Muavenet? European destroyer Muavenet. One of the 4 destroyers ordered by Turkey from Great Britain in 1939, laid down in accordance with the design of British I-class destroyers. She was purchased by the British Royal Navy when the Second World War broke out and renamed HMS Inconstant. The destroyer survived the war and in 1946 was returned to the Turkish Navy, where she served under her original name Muavenet until 1960. Okay, so this ship actually was built in Royal Navy, served in the Royal Navy, but after the war was sold to Turkey back, who originally bought it. Is that just an Icarus? I-class. It's just an Icarus, isn't it? Wow, really early version of Icarus as well. Interesting. European destroyer stored. Yeah. 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 I'm surprised they make it a tech tree ship and not a premium ship. I'm genuinely surprised. Yeah. This I'm pretty hyped about though. That's a big dick ship. That's a big Chad ship. Yo. That no way. No way they actually added it. That's the one thing I was hoping to see. European, Norwegian, for fuck's sake. Norwegian destroyer. A British S-class destroyer that entered service in 1943 and was transferred to the Norwegian Navy in exile, who fought during World War II as a part of the British Royal Navy. She survived the entire war and then was formally purchased by Norway, where she served until 1959. Technically just a Brit destroyer as well. The Brits ended up building a lot of them. Is this one like actually an original design? Do we have anything like this in the ship, in the game right now? No mention of Battle of North Cape. Yeah, I'm wondering why they don't mention. Like, if I don't know why they don't mention at all what kind of storied history the ship has. Jervis but different guns? Yeah. It's 4 guns. That's a turret. I think it's 4 guns. 4 guns. Because they don't care? Yeah, I guess. But I mean, if you're actually adding a historical ship, I mean, considering all the bullshit you've been adding lately, why not elaborate on what kind of ship you're adding? Like, hello? They write so much about their fantasy ships, but then when they're actually adding a real ship that has an interesting history, no mention? Well? There's no S-class destroyers in the game. Yeah. That's cool, that's cool. European destroyer Grom. Whoa. Wait, you can tell that these, like, on this ship they've yoinked the hull. You can tell on this ship, you see how final is this? They basically copy-pasted the entire ship. In this ship they've copy-pasted a fair bit, except like the turrets. But on this ship you can tell, holy shit. Kinda looks like a Bliska, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a Bliska though. Are they redoing the Bliska model? The lead ship in a series of 2 Grom-class destroyers. Her sister ship in Biskovica. She was designed in Great Britain and was built under Polish order at the British shipyard J. Samuel White & Co. Ltd. in 1935-37. Grom participated in World War II, taking part in the Norwegian campaign. Thank you, Crook and Kicker, for the 3 months. She was sunk on May 4th, 1940 off the coast of Norway as a result of bombing by German planes. Feels too real, man. Killed by a CB. Bliska is from 2015? Yeah, but like... Huh. Interesting. Interesting that they're redoing it. Are they going to be redoing the Bliska as well at the same time? Because aren't they very similar? I'm surprised how... I think there was some event in Poland, wasn't there? There was some event in Poland. This feels like so extremely early in development, though. I'm surprised... Why are they suddenly... Like, usually when they showed things, like, they were pretty far along in development. Now when they're showing things, it's like... Yeah, we just started working on it. Yeah, it was yesterday. They need the good publicity? I guess. It does kind of smell of desperation, though, doesn't it? Like, this is the second line in a row now. The Pan Americans were also like this. Interesting. European destroyer split tier 8. European destroyer split. Oh, the DD EU DD split is happening. Here's the split. The split from the split. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. A lead destroyer leader. Yo, I just joined. Why are we looking at gray shit bricks? A destroyer leader of the Yugoslav Navy, which was laid down in 1939 at a British-owned shipyard in Split. Oh, it was built in Split, and it's part of the destroyer Split, and it's called Split. Okay. The project was created by a French company based on the Le Fantasque class destroyer. Wait, why are they French? But the French didn't... It was the Brits, not the French. What? When Yugoslavia entered World War II in 1941, the unfinished ship was seized by the Italians. Work on the destroyer was finished and it was put into service only in 1958, according to a modified design with the help of the United States and Great Britain. The ship served until 1980. Our game shows splits as she would have looked if completed by 1941. Okay. French, though. Hope the higher tiers aren't French. What is this? This ship at... They don't even have a picture anymore. They don't even have a picture anymore. What the fuck? I believe they're trying to keep people playing by making 2 lines with a variation of different nations so more players get a ship from their country. It would seem. Lambros Cazzones, tier 9. So does this mean they couldn't copy-paste this from somewhere? During development of the E-class cruiser designs, various options were considered in Great Britain. These cruisers were seen as continuation of the Scout idea. Fast fleet scouts and a counter to enemy destroyers. In the end, the option with the larger displacement, 7,500 tons, was chosen, and with the smaller options, 2,700 and 3,000 tons, remained unrealized. We completed we care about historical accuracy, so we completed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We completed this lighter design, considering upgrades that were available both before and after World War II. The ship was also reclassified as a destroyer leader, since light scout cruisers with small displacement could well be considered destroyers, especially by World War II standards. A variant of post-war modernization implied a significant strengthening of AA gunnery with automatic 76mm guns of American design installed on light cruisers of the Worcester class, as well as the fire control system for these mounts. The main battery consists of the same guns used on the battlecruiser Hood as secondaries. 640mm guns in single gun shielded mounts. Wait, what? What the fuck are they? What? Why is there American guns? American guns, American AA guns, Royal Navy secondaries. What? Okay. The Greek Navy might have received. Oh god, here we fucking go again, boys. World warships in 2022 might have been a good design. The Greek Navy, here we fucking go again, might have received such a ship from the turn of the 1920s and 1930s, yet upgraded during World War II from Britain just after the war. What? In fact, the British at the time transferred about 10 escort destroyers to Greece, among other aid. This ship is named after Lambros Katsonis, a Greek privateer from the second half of the 18th century, a national hero of Greece and a fighter of its independence. Oh, they're trying to pander to the Greek, aren't they? That's what they're trying to do here. I wonder if Velos sold surprisingly well. What do you think, chat? Do you think Velos maybe sold surprisingly well? And Wargaming was like, there's a lot of Greek viewers, a lot of untapped Greek whaling potential. So we should quickly add another Greek ship to the mix. I haven't seen a lot of them. No, neither have I, but like they don't even have a model for this thing. And this looks like an intern in the coffee room came up with the design of the ship. We'll take American AA and we'll take Royal Navy secondaries and could have, would have, might have, and then they just I feel like they picked the name first and the fact that they wanted it to be a tier 9, and then after that they started deciding what the fuck the ship was going to be. Seems interesting. The name is traditional for ships of the Greek Navy. In total, there were 4 ships bearing this name, a light cruiser built in Great Britain before World War I, then 3 submarines. Interesting. European destroyer Gedansk. Are those French guns? What? Well, Gedansk is a destroyer based on the design of the French Mogador. What? Historically, French shipyards built 2 Berza-class destroyers for the Polish Navy in 1927-1932 and competed to win the contract to construct new destroyers for Poland in the mid-1930s, ultimately losing to Great Britain, who as a result built Grom and Biskovica. Yeah, because their ships were like, those ships weren't very good. This ship could also... Oh god, here we fucking go again. This ship could also have been built in France in France at the request of Poland and been completed with the original armored composition by about 1939-1940. After France was defeated, the ship would have been would have been transferred to Great Britain, remaining unfinished until the end of the war, and afterward transferred to Poland. There she would have been commissioned by the... What the fuck? We're going 5 layers deep into fan fiction at this point. What? There she would have been commissioned by the mid-1950s and modernized to accommodate Soviet torpedo. What? Soviet torpedo and ASW armament, as well as AA systems. Historically, you can't fucking drop historically after you just wrote half a page of fan fiction and then you're gonna drop history on us? What? Historically, Britain in 1947 returned the destroyers Byskovitsa to the Polish People's Republic, which in 1949-1950 was repaired and re-equipped with Soviet armament. Like, this, yeah, if you start a paragraph with could, you wouldn't switch to did. Exactly. Why? This ship could also have been built. They start with this could have happened. After this, after France was defeated, the ship would, and afterwards, there she would have been commissioned. Dude, this was fan fiction. Hello? And they're going deeper and deeper into the fan fiction. If my grandmother had wheels, yep. There are no pictures of non-finalized ship models in CIS blog. Wait, there's a CIS blog, Dim? Can you share that? Yo. The naming of warships after cities was traditional for the Polish People's Republic Navy. The largest Polish ships were consistently called Warszawa. The backbone of the Navy's Strike Power 13 Project 205 missile boats were named after coastal cities including Gedansk. Since Gedansk is the largest Polish port and city on the Baltic coast, one of the main cities of the country in general, as well as a historical symbol of the struggle for Poland's access to the sea, we decided to name the ship after it. Holy shit. Do I want to read the responses to this? I assume it's fucking hilarious. Understandable. But wait, so it's a French Mogador that's gonna have smoke and radar. What? The fuck? This ship is utter bullshit as there's nothing about it on Wiki. It's pulled straight out of Wargaming's ass. So it would seem. It won't have main battery reload booster. It will have speed boost though. Wonder what kind of speed boost. I mean, it won't have reload booster that we know of. Jesus. That wasn't... Is she gonna have French saturation? I don't know. I have no clue. Did someone link that? Oh, there it is, Div. Thank you. CIS blog on the ships. Oh, here's the CIS blog on this. Can't read it. Oh, they don't even show the pictures here. They don't even show the pictures here. Interesting that CIS blog is going in exactly the same direction as the EU blog though. Interesting. Google Translate. Close testing, low prices. Wait, how did it make European destroy? Oh, Lamo. All of the ships of the branch have Fast and Furious in their equipment. What the fuck? I guess that's speed boost, Fast and Furious. Interesting. Mm-mm. Otherwise, it looks like the same text. Fucking Lamar. EU is cheap as fuck. Cleared it. Okay, so how's the community response to this? Please stop adding radars on DDs, and especially radar plus smoke. Yeah, it's almost as if it's not very fun to play against. Coming up against the DD that can radar plus smoke effectively renders any half-decent DD player useless, as they're not going to risk getting lit up trying to cap and getting peppered with shells. It's just promoting even more passive gameplay. Yep. Yep. They said this mechanic was too toxic and they will avoid using it too often. I guess they can't keep their word. No way. Wargaming? Wargaming going back on their word? It's almost as if they said the Minotaur can't have HE because HE plus smoke is too toxic of a combination, and after that they released Smolensk and now they're releasing an HE Minotaur. It's almost as if the game is devolving. Almost. There is nothing wrong with being farmed from stealth by a ship you cannot see. This is just Shibakaze players being on the receiving end of the golden rule. I'm not liking it. Yo, Reddit. There's this guy, I've downvoted him before. I can see why. Holy fucking... Like, this is 40% players giving their input on game balance. This is 40% players giving their input on game balance, man. If... Oh, Shibakaze is overpowered. It's so strong, man. This one time I sailed in my battleship and I was dead struck. Fucking Shimakaze. Holy shit. Imagine quoting Shimakaze as like a big threat in 2022, man. Yeah, I remember. I remember. This line is dumb. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. Check the PSA. I'm leaving the game posts are not result. Wait, what? What's that? What are you talking about? What is this? PSA, I'm leaving the game posts are not allowed and will result in a ban. Why? Like, I think the posts are kind of pointless. You see them in MMO games a lot as well. People going, I'm leaving the game, and it's like, okay, whatever. Like, but why do you need to ban for that? Generally, people just downvote them. Isn't that how Reddit is supposed to work? Like, good content gets upvoted, shit content gets downvoted. Isn't that supposed to be the core concept of Reddit? Why do you need to moderate that shit? Please note these posts have always been against the rules. They break two rules. In fact, rule 1, 2, low effort posts that provide no value to the community. Oh, the sheer amount of posts they're gonna have to remove then. I swear, every time I open this webpage, there's someone asking, hey, what steel ship should I buy? I can't be asked to use Google for 10 seconds, so I'm gonna ask on Reddit, hey, what coal ship should I buy? I can't be asked to open Google for 10 seconds, can you guys please answer me? Like, there's fucking daily threads about that shit. Why are they not removing those instead? They also constitute spam. Yes, they do. Exactly. This just comes across as fucking censorship, honestly. This just comes across as censorship. I don't get it. Like, there's so many dumb, low-effort posts. I mean, in fact, most of the recent fucking devlogs could count as a low-effort post. I don't really see a need for that. I don't see a reasoning for that. I mean, if someone posts some I'm leaving thread, and it's just like, this game sucks, then people are just gonna downvote it and ignore it. Why does that need to be removed and... What? I don't get it. I mean, every now and then you'll find someone who's leaving the game and actually gives his opinion on what, like, he gives an in-depth long text on why he feels the game has is worse now, or why he's leaving, and that might be an interesting read because it might be constructive criticism. Um, having that thread now removed, because no, that's just silly. I think that's silly. I think that is silly. I think that is a silly choice to make. Unnecessary. Will they also delete I'm new posts? Right, I'm new to the game and I love this part of the game. Like, okay, are they gonna delete those? They're low effort and they don't really contribute anything? Probably not. Very selective deleting, in fact. Very selective. They're not deleting all the other unnecessary shit. They're just deleting people leaving the game posts. Huh. Interesting. Also that they're banned. That's also interesting. They ban people for it. The fact that they're banning the... Not just removing the thread, but they're banning the person creating the thread. Why is that necessary? It comes across like, don't you dare make this fucking thread, or you're gonna be banned. Like, okay. Bans on Reddit can be non-permanent. They can be permanent as well. I don't know. I feel like that just comes across as censorship to me. I don't see it in any other way. I agree that most of the threads are completely fucking useless. Like the I'm leaving the game, yada yada yada. Most of those threads are just completely irrelevant and nonsense, but that's why Reddit has an up and downvote system. You download the shit content and it gets buried and few people see it, and those that do just go and move on. So why does that necessitate removal and banning? Very, very strange. Very strange. It's become an official format. It's really moving that way, isn't it? I don't get it. Like here's a good example. Best cruiser to drop doubloons on, tier 8 or lower. Like mines or Prince Eugen. Like how do I get camouflages? Recommend me a tier 10. And like all of this shit. All of this it's downvoted because no one cares. But I mean it doesn't need to be deleted and person banned for it. It's all shit that people can fucking Google. It's all shit that people could just Google. Look up themselves. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. That just comes across as censorship.